Yeah, people buy, yo, that's the thing that's crazy too. People buy consoles just to play Smash. You have, yo, if they actually made the the OLED Smash or OLED console actually good, like if they actually did make a Switch Pro, everybody on Earth would have rebought Smash Ultimate and the Switch Pro. If they made a Smash Ultimate Deluxe that had every DLC character in it, and then release another Fighters Pass to get to eventually 100 characters, everyone who already has the game and already has a Switch would have rebought everything. If they said that, I would have pre-ordered Smash Ultimate Deluxe and Switch Pro day one, guaranteed. But they're stupid. I really think you have to make a new channel where you simply talk like now. Just you and your thoughts on the world. You have a good voice, good body, and ideas. That's all it takes. Yeah, bro. I was thinking I might even just cut this up and turn this into something. Yeah, there's potential. And that's the thing too, like in the world of content creation, Smash in and of itself is quite small. Really. Like Smash is so small compared to YouTube. So the biggest content creators we have in Smash are quite small. Like the biggest one we had at one point was Zero, and he had like 1 million subs. Then there's a massive drop off after that to like Beefy Smash Dudes and Izza, where it's like 250k, somewhere in that range. So it's like there's no one that has like 700,000. Like I guess there's Mighty Keith, but even he's not really Smash. He has Smash stuff on his channel, but he does a lot of other stuff too. Like he'll talk about any fighting game, talk about releases. He'll do reaction videos. He'll do the skits, right? But as far as actual Smash like top players, unless I'm mistaken, I don't think anybody has like 750,000 or 600,000 subs. Like, this is not what it is. Meta of Minds? Mom? Not the mom. Oh man, that'd be too wild. It doesn't really matter what it's called. It doesn't have to have like a catchy title or anything like that. End of the day, it's more so, it wouldn't even be like an SEO thing. This would be mostly just for my viewers who already know who I am. I wouldn't really be trying to find new viewers, really. This is more so just to talk to who cares, right? With how things are going right now, if the pandemic, obviously it'd be different for a lot of people, but if it didn't happen, I would be able to pay editors to continue the Meta of Smash channel a lot more, so that I'd be able to afford / have the time to do more music. Because that's one thing too, music gets expensive, it's very time consuming, and also the return is basically trash. So that's the thing, like doing music to try and make money is incredibly hard. If I'm gonna be doing metal music, I'm basically just digging a hole for myself, because metal music, it doesn't get the traction that pop music does as far as trying to make money off of it. Like if you're trying to actually be a musician full time and make a living, not even be rich, just make a living, metal is not it, unfortunately. But yeah, like I'd be down to do music. It just has to be something different. Have you had an idea of the number of people? Maybe just want to hear you talk about life. Maybe girls, cause like Smash had like 2% girls public. I mean, I get, like, I'm not saying I don't want to. Obviously, you want to grow on whatever platform you're trying to grow on. But what I say, with regards to bringing in a new audience, it'd be more so the new audience would be just more people from the Smash scene. I mean, I don't want to bring in like a fitness audience or like a music audience, because like, I guess I could. Like if it happens, it happens. It's more like that. It's more like if I just have a wide casting net of whoever is interested and likes the conversation or the discussion, then sure, is what it is, right? Yeah, I could talk about anything, bro. I guess, well, here's one thing too, guys. If we really did want to make a channel like this, I would be leaning on my community to ask questions of what do you want to talk about. Because like for me, I can come up with ideas and stuff for myself, but it's also more enjoyable, I feel like, if there's some interaction with you guys. I'm not saying you guys have to like be literally a co-host, but just having people even commenting in the side of the chat, it allows me to talk about more stuff and pull from experiences and pivot to different topics and stuff like that too, right? So if people like this kind of stuff, then sure. I feel like I have a good setup for it. Like I have a good mic, I have the camera blur, I have a good camera. Udon, that's one of the things for me, just like from doing coaching as much as I have. I'm just dying. No, I've learned how to carry conversation by myself a lot, because not everybody when I coach them doesn't talk, but a lot of people barely talk when I'm coaching because they're shy or they're scared to say something stupid or ask a dumb question. And I get that, but it's allowed me to just be able to do 45 minutes or an hour's worth of talking with zero help, zero interaction. And the most I get from some people is like, yep, or I understand. That's what they'll say, or I get it, right? Sometimes I'll talk for as long as I do, and then I'll just say like, does that make sense? Just to make sure that they haven't left the call. Not that they would leave, but like just in case something happened, because it's been such a long time, right? I just try not to talk over you. And here's the thing, if you've been watching my sessions for a long time, if anybody ever tries to talk over me, I always let them. I always say, go ahead, every single time. Because if I'm talking for 80% of the time and they want to say one thing and I say no, it's like, what the hell, bro? No, because sometimes I want you guys to ask questions when we're getting sessions, so then I can talk about what you want to talk about, not just talk for the sake of talking, right? Because I can give you great information. It's like, yeah, this is good, and I did learn something, but I had one question and you didn't answer it. How do you work out during the pandemic? When it was cold, I literally didn't work out. When it was warm, I'd run outside, do hill sprints, battle ropes, stuff like that. My gym is open now, but it was closed for a long time. I don't know, because like, here's the thing for me, bro. With regards to podcasts, I kind of like the free form discussion where it's like, I don't know about you guys, but at least for me, the way that I have a discussion like this is just very free form, and it just goes from one topic to the next with no real warning and no real reason. It's like we kind of dive into something super deep, and then we say all that we can, and then we go to the next thing. So when we first started talking in the first place, we were talking about Theo getting a job, right? Then we were talking about mental health. Then we were talking about business. Then we were talking about YouTube content creation. Then we were talking about girls on Twitch. Then we were talking about I don't even know what other stuff we're talking about, like YouTube ending and doing other stuff other than Smash. So it's like, it kind of goes together, but it also doesn't. But I also didn't say, all right, so we talked about this for 5 minutes. Now we're just going to switch topics to this. What are your thoughts on this? Like, I don't really want to do it like that, because that kind of feels like a news channel type of thing to do, or like a sports center type of thing. Not that that's necessarily bad, but I'd rather there be no restrictions. A lot of the time with podcasts as well, the sake of a podcast is to just have noise. People like noise, right? As far as, I'm listening to what you're saying, but I'm also not listening to what you're saying. And if I miss 2 minutes or 5 minutes of what you're saying because I'm doing stuff, it doesn't actually matter. That's the thing too, is like, if people want to watch this while falling asleep or while they're eating food or whatever, it's like, sure, just put it on and you're good to go, right? Yeah, as far as like body language, facial expressions, eye contact, posture, all that shit gets lost if it's just your voice, right? And that's like the thing, as far as your ability to communicate with somebody, it starts off as number one, honestly, is your expression, not even the words that you say. The words that you say is probably like number 3 or 4 on the list. It's your expression, then it's your tonality, and then it's your actual words, right? So it's like even doing, let's say, gestures with your hands, or making faces, or like I said, the eye contact, and then your inflection in your voice going up or down or pausing or whatever it is. All that stuff gets lost, especially if it's just audio. Or maybe not the inflection, but then that gets lost if it's just written word, right? This is just what it is. Like for me with podcasts, I'll put on a podcast. It could be like a Bill Burr podcast or like somebody else. It's like, I don't even care what the topic is. It's just the fact that it's just there, right? It's like, oh, today we're just going to talk about fucking literally nothing, but people just put it on, and you get tons of watch hours for that too, because it's just on, right? The idea of a podcast is so different from a guide from Smash, because like with a podcast, you can say things that are technically inaccurate, But if it's an opinion, it doesn't actually matter. If someone's like mad or happy or resonates with it, it's like, okay, that's great. But no one's gonna be like, actually, this is frame 5, not frame 3. It's like, I don't care. You know? Like with regards to Smash, more often than not, you're looking to be, at least with my content, you're looking to be educated, right? Entertained slightly, but also educated. With a podcast, you could be more so entertained than educated. And when the entertainment could literally just be keeping your mind busy. That's it. The entertainment is not necessarily to laugh or learn or anything. It's just to be fixated on something, right? And that's all it is. And yeah, my channel is also very widespread as well. That's the thing. Like, just for me as a person, I don't only have one skill or one talent or one interest. And even within the confines of Smash, I've still figured out a way to stay very widespread, where I can be very serious or very insane, or I can do a montage, or I can do coaching, or I can do character specific guides, all the different characters within the game itself. And it's like, I don't, like, even with that, I've even very slightly talked about music, right? But like, even with music, I could have an entire YouTube channel on music. It could be sound engineering, how to play guitar, songwriting. It could be just the music itself. It could be music videos. It could be singing lessons. It could be so much shit, even with music. Like, I could put out as much stuff on music as I do on Smash, probably even more. I've been playing music and been involved with music for like 16 years, probably longer than that actually. Yeah, the Bayonetta thing is like, whatever, bro. I don't really even care. It kind of is what it is. It's unfortunate that a lot of the scene, a lot of the people that actually have a smart opinion or actually care about anything, or not that they care about, the people that are more mature in the scene that watch my videos, they almost never comment. It's always the little Billies and Timmies that comment on my shit, saying, actually, they could have just texted. Like, thanks, Tips. I haven't heard that for the last fucking 2 years. I had no idea. Am I gonna compete a lot in Texas? I'm gonna try and compete as much as I possibly can. If I can compete 3 times a week, I will. If there's a way that I can compete 7 days a week, financially, if it's possible, I will. I'm 100% down.